One place which I really like was Vrindavan. But it's very noisy and crowded. But underneath there's it's a very spiritual place, and Vrindavan Radharani always resides. But people there, they say Radhe Radhe, but they worship Krishna. That I'm not able to understand. But there are two places. There's one eternal Vrindavan which is not accessible by human beings. The other is earthly Vrindavan. Both are like coexisting with each other.
As in where the physical Vrindavan is, there also exists a non-earthly Vrindavan.
Yes, but they both exist but in a different plane.
Okay. But when you go to the physical Vrindavan, you're able to download blessings from the astral Vrindavan.
No, I don't have to go to Vrindavan to download the blessings, right? I invoke her as Hladini Radharani. Hladini Devi is the innermost, most secret aspect of Radharani. It is said Krishna himself gets only the glimpse of Padukam of Radharani. But when she assumes the form of Hladini, he is not able to see her. There is no Shastra, no Vaishnava text, nothing who have described Hladini, described her mantra. They just say, parrot one sentence. She's a love potency of Krishna. She's the attractive power of Krishna. But she is much beyond that. Hladini, and that is one of the treasures of our Guru Parampara. My Guru was a Amsha of Hladini Devi, and his inner concept was Hladini Radharani. So I received the mantra from him. And Hladini Devi she is still present, but she is beyond everything. Even the gods cannot have access to her. And my Pitam is called as Hladini Pitam. So although I don't have an ashram, Pitam doesn't mean that automatically when you should have a physical setting. If it happens, then so be it. But till then, I call my Pitam as Hladini Pitam, and she is also my Shakti.
When devotees go to Vrindavan, the mindset is to go to the different temples, maybe interact with, evolved souls there. I would like to know what you do when you go to Vrindavan.
I went there only once. That's it. I am supposed to make another trip. Unless if you have a spiritual eye, you can't make out who is evolved soul and who is not evolved soul. There are temples there, but I don't know. The main temples are all not dedicated to her. The Banke Bihari temple I went, it is actually Radharani in Krishna form. And in that form, she's very indifferent. And I felt a bit upset when I went there because I was thinking, why she's treating me like that? I'm being pushed in the crowd and I'm being treated. I have to wait in the queue. Then I got the answer. I was reading somewhere that Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, when he went there, he said that deity did not respond to him, but he responded to the deity. He was so overwhelmed by seeing that lovely form. Actually, Banke Bihari is not Krishna. It is Radharani in Krishna, in Krishna's form. So one has to see him as her. But they say Radhe Radhe and then they worship Krishna. If you say Radha and Krishna are of the same substance, then why don't you worship a Radharani idol? That is my counter question. Then I went to Barsana, where the birthplace of Radharani. But Barsana, she never took a physical birth, and she never married some Gopika, as they say, and she passed away. The Barsana is a place where she introduced the idea that she, in the form of Radharani, is a primordial Shakti of the universe. As to the human being, she introduced that idea there. So in Vrindavan, I did a homa in a place where very close to Gopaleshwar. That is a very vicinity. There's a South American guru. He is a direct disciple of Prabhupada, but not part of the ISKCON movement. And we had a friendly argument. Like he was saying that Krishna is great, and I was telling only Radharani is great because I'm a Shakta, right? We see only her and not him. So, but he was very open, and in his ashram premises next to Gopaleshwar temple, I did the Havan there. That it is said that spot is a place where that vicinity is where that rasalila happened. But the Maharasalila did not happen on the earthly plane, and people have got very wrong notions of the rasalila. They say that he was dancing with 1,000 millions, depending upon what text you read, millions of beautiful gopikas. It was not so. It was like all in the spiritual plane, and each saint, many saints, they say just ignore that rasalila and concentrate only on Krishna, like Swami Vivekananda says. But the rasalila is not what the human conceive it as. It is not some kaulachara ritual, the secret ritual, or it is not some love making in a cosmic plane. It is not so. It is something more, much more deeper meaning is there. But it's not our fault. We humans, immediately perceive the outer meaning, and we don't dwell more into the inner meaning, and that is very sad. But it was very significant place which I visited. But but the earthly plane of Vrindavan is nothing. The one has to access the other plane. That is
How do you access?
it's only through means of doing your Tivra sadhana and having anugram of your guru. That is the only way. There is no other shortcuts.
So back to episode 1, that you begin your sadhana, you begin practices.
It's all destined. One before I used to feel a bit upset and feel bad when I used to see some genuine seekers taking refuge under a fake guru. And then I understood, it's all destined. They have to evolve, so they have to start from somewhere.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic, as long as you're willing to search for it.